Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about Jim Gaffigan's visit to the ABV Barrel Shop. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Katie Joyce, Tim Swyatt, and Matt Modica.
Hey gang, what's up?
What is happening?
Hello, hello.
Heyo! So yeah, we're going to be talking today about Gaffigan's visit to the ABV Barrel Shop. He did a private event. He did a little shopping. We'll talk about that and what that was like. It was really a cool thing, but we'll get into that after the break. For right now, Katie said there's something she want to talk about. What is that, Katie?
I would like to know. This is things that make you mad. And specifically, things that make you mad in the drive-through line.
The drive-through line.
So what is it that can happen in the drive-through line that really just grinds your gears?
Yeah. The drive-through line makes me angry in general. Number one, I pull up, are you using the app today? No, I'm in the fucking drive-through. That's what I'm using. What? I don't even understand what the hell that question is. So that's number one.
We have a whole discussion to have on that, sir, but please continue.
Number two, when I pull up, what would you like today? Give me a fucking second to review the menu. You know, they used to put out a second menu when you're sitting in line. You could review the menu and be ready to go. Now they don't have that anymore. I can't ever see a menu until I pull up in front of there and the microphone, and they're like, what would you like today? Give me a second. I want to look at your menu first. That gets me going.
You feel rude almost asking for a second. Like, they make you feel bad for it.
Yeah. If I don't answer them, then they come right back. Right. Sir, can you hear me? What would you like today? I'm like, I'm looking at the menu. And I say it loud because I know people can hear it in the store. I'm hoping. Maybe they're just wearing headphones. I don't know. But I'm hoping because it just makes me mad. And then they probably fuck with my food, but what are you going to do?
That's a good way to get a loogie in your...
I was going to say they spit in it.
I'm sure. They're going to spit in it anyway. If I had a fast food job, I'd be spitting in shit all the time. So that's why I can't have those jobs.
Wiping the buns with your ass.
I worked fast food when I was in high school, and I never spit in it.
Oh, my friends did, and they did spit in stuff.
You, Justine. You're not that kind of person.
Yeah.
Or worse.
You're a saint.
Or worse.
My friends did that shit. They told me about that. I was like, oh, God.
Stuff in the pickle juice? Yeah. No,
they do all kinds of shit.
Jesus, you guys are sick fucks.
Yeah, that's horrible.
No, I didn't.
My friends did. Yeah, people I know. I never worked fast food. I would have no interest.
That's who I'm referencing. Yes, that's who I'm referencing in that comment. Not present company.
Okay, fair enough. Katie, how about you then? What? Oh, do you ask the question? Tim, drive-through. What gets you going, man?
Oh, I have no problem. I never.
No problem. He loves the drive-through.
You just love. That's where you go hang out.
It's just perfect. The drive-through is just wonderful. Just sings Kumbaya.
Yes. If I have to do a drive-through, I have the app. I never pay full price. There's always, I'm getting something free, whatever. So I always go with the app with my code. I'm all ready to go because I can't trust stupid to get it right because it can never get it right. And because I used to have, at least the number of kids are down. I only have one that has custom orders now, thank God. Before it was like 4 in the car with custom orders. I'm like, you guys are a bunch of idiots. I can't handle this.
That's a good thing to piss you off. People in your car with custom orders.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You can get it with the works, get it with everything. Give me the onions. It's all I care about. Why would you?
Tim, at least at a
burger?
minimum, them fucking up your order in the drive-thru is something you can get angry about.
Well, at minimum that. But what really pisses me off is this pay it forward kind of person. Or
I
pay
don't
it
like that
back,
either.
whatever the hell. That stuff needs to die. You asshole who starts that. I'm the first one to end it. I'm buying what I'm buying because I'm the one who always gets tagged with like a $40 order. And I got to sit there looking when mine's like $10 or whatever. It's just for me. I'm like, no, I'm not paying for somebody's fucking meal. You're out of your minds. No.
I feel like
I'm
if there
paying
was
for
Ask, like, hey, what's the total of the order behind me? And if it's so more than you, then you're like, nah, never mind.
I don't want to do that either.
I can't
Also,
stand people who start that shit.
Yeah. Also, I don't want to round up and round up. I want to round
that's a
down.
whole nother. Yeah, round up so you can take the charitable donation and I can't, you asshole.
No, but it makes
company.
it a nice even round number, which is pleasing to the ears.
To your ears, because you have
$17
OCD.
instead of $16.58. A nice even round dollar. It's so pleasing. It's worth it.
Why not an even $5? Get it rounded
That's
up
fine. If they would give me the option to donate to charity under their claim and not mine, and round up to a 0 or 5, I'd be in. It sounds great.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I
I
agree
want
with
my
you.
every tax deduction I can find.
Right. That's true. Justine, how about you? What gets you angry in the drive-thru? Unlike Tim, who says it's the greatest place in the world to be. It's his hobby to go to the drive-thrus.
Yeah, that's
What are you doing?
right.
I'm gonna hit 4 drive-thrus today. I just love
That's
it.
what I'm going to do today. What are you guys doing? You guys want to hang out?
I don't know. I mean, it is pretty annoying when they get your order wrong.
Sure.
I mean, and I don't get special, like, order anything. Like, I order it as is, but if you forget my fucking French fries that come with my meal, or my hash brown that comes with my sandwich in the morning, like, it's
we
not
got
that
problems.
fucking hard. Yeah, like, come on. You have to put 2 things in a bag, and you only put 1 thing in a bag. Like, come on. I mean, that's really the only thing, I guess, that really pisses me off. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of annoying, I feel like, since COVID, that every fast food joint on the planet is shorthanded. And it does take a little bit longer, but also
Oh my God.
I don't feel like I can bitch about it because I could very easily make this shit at home myself. So I usually don't say anything, especially if they warn me ahead of time. Like when you pull up, like, hey, we're shorthanded. It's taking a little bit longer. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Like,
Okay. All right, Matt, how about you?
So it was more when I was with my dad, and this is when McDonald's, when McDonald's was really bad. There was always a really bad McDonald's close to our house, and they would always get stuff wrong, and they would take for it. You know, they ask you to pull forward. Oh, can you pull forward? And then they'd never come out.
They forget about you. Yeah.
So my dad would, they would say, could you please pull forward? And like, nope, staying right here. And that was before like the 2 window thing and everything. And so like we would just hold up the whole line around the whole thing.
He refused. They're gonna dress him.
I love this man.
No.
He wakes up and chooses chaos every day in the drive-thru. I love it.
It was so embarrassing, but I will tell you, I like father, like son. I ended up doing it.
Really?
Because
It's gonna be your parents. It's gonna happen.
and my kids were in the car and they're like, Dad, no. I'm like, yeah, we're just staying here.
That is
Like,
awesome.
listen, I'm numb to the embarrassment now. I've had to do this too many times in my life, so I'm going to get the benefit from it, damn it.
Yeah.
Is there any law being broken by that, Katie? If they give you a direct order to pull up and wait, and you're just like, I'm going to stay here, and you're going to service my order.
Technically, they have the right to refuse service to whoever they want. So, but if you've already paid for it, that's kind of the tricky part. So
Okay.
they could technically refund your money and say that we refunded your check. You need to leave now, and then you
Then
would
you would
be
have to.
required legally to leave
If they did that, you would have to leave.
Yeah. Otherwise,
because
you're
then you'd be
trespassing.
trespassing.
under private business.
Okay.
So But since you've already paid
in
for
lieu of doing
something,
that, if they're just like,
in
you
that
have to.
gray area, it's easier for them just to deal with you and
Right.
give your food with spit in it at that point. So
Okay.
Well, and the other thing that's weird to me is at least the one, a couple of them by my house say Braille menu is available upon request. Like, who is blind driving a car? One, and then two, like, how do I know to make the request? I can't read that. I can't touch it. I don't understand that.
it's kind of like when you get up to somewhere in the middle of a building and all of a sudden the elevator has like Braille on it and you're like, how did they get this far? Like, how did they get this far into the building and like randomly touching walls to make it to here to me?
I mean, I know it's for, I guess it's for passengers in the car. I get that. If they want to vent.
But at the same time, they're with someone who can see. Why can't they just read it to them?
Right. And it's McDonald's. Everybody knows the freaking menu. Right?
Get some
awesome.
McNuggets
15
and move
things
on.
Let me see. I
Everybody
wonder if
knows
this
what
one
it
has Big Macs. Let me check. Oh,
They've
yeah,
got
there's
burgers,
Big
they've got chicken, they got fries. Like, that's it. Right?
Mac. Uh-huh. Okay.
Same.
All right. Katie, how about you? What you
My
asked the question?
biggest pet peeve in drive-throughs is people who don't pull up. So people who don't pull
Matt.
their car fully up to the person in front of them. So like
Oh.
you're leaving the ordering section, like the ordering booth, and going up to the window, and there's a car at the window, and that car in front of you pulls up and leaves like 15
I'm scrolling
feet
through my phone. I'm busy.
between them and the car, and they don't pull up within 5 feet to that car in front of you. So now you can't get to the ordering speaker because they've left this random 15 feet and fucked up the entire flow of the drive-through, which is specifically engineered for vehicles to fit through. Because you know that they are designing this so that they can fit vehicles of when there's a vehicle paying, they can have another vehicle behind them and still a vehicle at the ordering. But when they don't pull up, they mess up the entire flow of it. And then you've got half a car blocking you from ordering right now. And they're messing up the entire flow. And it makes me so mad. So mad. Like cursing whoever it is in that vehicle, hoping that they stub their toe and step on Legos, all of the things. It's bad. Oh God, I get so mad.
Or when there's like two drive-throughs and after you order, you're supposed to like
Yes,
kind of-
you weave it. And so you can see someone already ordered and then is pulled up and waiting, continue in line. And then the person on the inside lane finishes ordering after you and they like wedge themselves in to force their way inside in front of you. And it's like, our orders are in order of how we made them. If you just would have let me go, we would all filter through with how they have them. But then they pull up and they ask, oh, did you order the Big Mac? And they're like, no, I ordered the McNuggets with flat water because I'm an asshole. And so then and then everyone they keep asking people and they get all messed up after that because one person butted in line because they can't just follow the flow.
Yeah.
This is designed for a reason. Just follow the flow.
Follow the flow.
But
On
no.
that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? We'll start with Tim. Tim, what do you got?
Tim left.
Oh,
Tim
Tim
gone.
left. Tim left. He may come back.
gone.
I don't know if he's going to come back or not. Basically, the cork pop was the same either way. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, you're next. What do you got?
Let's see. I've got Deer Hammer.
Okay.
This one is I don't know what this is. It's a Deer Hammer. I'm just gonna...
Let's see the label. Okay, that was really good. That was really good. Could be enough. I'll go next. I've got Sazerac Rye, the 125 proof, the one I picked up at the gift shop. Let's see what we got here. No, nothing there. Matt has the lead, but Katie's next.
Okay. I have the Buzzer Juice, the pick with Jim Gaffigan. That has
Okay.
his little show sticker on the side of it.
All right. Yep. Very cool. Okay. That was good, but not quite as good as Matt's. I think Matt's was just slightly louder. He's got the lead. Justine's next.
I have the minor case rye pick from the Barrel Shop.
Okay. Nope, not enough to beat Matt. Tim, you're last but not least. Matt has her lead. What do you got?
I've got a bottle of Remus Repeal Reserve number 9.
Okay.
Slide on the set.
We heard it.
We heard it. We heard it. It wasn't enough to win, but at least we heard it. So
It was
cheers to you,
audible.
buddy. It
I'm
was
so
audible.
proud of you, Tim.
Cheers to Tim for that, but cheers to Matt for the win. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Jim Gaffigan coming to the ABV Barrel Shop. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
And during this break, we bring you, what do we bring you? Neely Family Distillery.
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are talking about Jim Gaffigan's visit to the barrel shop.
Yes, we are. So Jim Gaffigan came to the ABV Barrel Shop, and we did like a little mini whiskey tasting, two of his releases. And everyone there got a bottle from a barrel pick that he did with Buzzard's Roost. So he did an event at Jason's place and did a barrel pick there, which was kind of cool. And cool. So everyone got, and it has the sticker, as Katie talked about, has the sticker basically from the show sticker, the poster. And that's on the side of it, which is very cool. And he came in. It was really neat how he did it, actually. I mean, he's a showman. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So it was set up to come in from 1 to 2, and then I got noticed that he'd be a little bit late and not be there right then. But that allowed everybody to come in, get settled. We kind of did the whiskey tasting, and then I get the call that he's here, but he wants to come in around the back door. I'm like, okay, I didn't think of that. That's kind of interesting. So I open up the back door there, and there's Jim, which is awesome. And then he comes in, and everybody's going crazy. I mean, cheering and stuff like that. It was actually a pretty cool moment. He comes in, and he's funny from the moment he comes in the door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing of someone can be funny telling jokes. Are they kind of funny in everyday life too? I don't know. I don't hang out with professional comedians a lot, but Jim certainly was. He was hilarious the way he said stuff. And I tell you what, I'd have been nervous if I was him. So he ends up saying that, he's got like an hour commitment from like 1:30 to 2:30. He ended up staying longer than that.
He did.
Yeah. And then he's got a show that's starting at 5:00. I would have
out in Chesterfield, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so
Far out.
quite a ride away, and I would be like, oh, I'd need a couple hours of just sitting there, kind of getting into the zone. If I did that for a living, which I don't, and I never could, but I would think I would just need this time just to get my mind. I don't want anybody to talk to me. Don't want anyone to bother me. I just want to get ready. And no, he came out, and hung out with us, and had a good time, and was funny and cool. And
Well, but
And bought
did
some
he have
bottles.
opening
He bought
acts?
more than a box worth of bottles.
yes, he did. He bought more than a box worth of bottles, which was awesome.
That's
And
huge. That's huge.
yeah. So he shopped afterwards because at first I don't know if he was understanding kind of how it worked either. Because he comes in, because he's in the ABV Barrel Shop. He had heard about it. He'd never been there, of course. He read about it. He knew who I was, knew the story of that. He's like, so this is a concept that you and your a friend started with. So he knew about the place. And then I was like, oh, and when this is over, we'll take you over to the shop side, because we were in the speakeasy side. So, and then I think it kind of made sense. It's like, oh, this is that. So then he shopped. I mean, it was cool. And, he was interested in our stuff. And then Stu, his business partner in the whiskey side, he bought a bunch of stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And then Stu grabbed a bottle, and Jim was like, I really wanted that one. And guess who got it? Jim. It was great. It was great. So, but it was just awesome. And he was so great with everybody that was there, generous with his time, signed bottles, took pictures, engaged in conversations. It never felt rushed or anything like that. It felt like he
didn't at
gave
all.
us his time. When he
'Cause,
was
like, we
there,
had
that was the most
extra-
important thing.
We had extra time at the end where like he was still standing there and he's like, did everyone get a chance to have your bottle signed, your picture taken? Like he
Yeah.
waited around
Oh, that's
extra
cool.
to
Yeah.
make sure, like before he went over to the barrel shop and then spent side on the shop side. So like the amount of time that he made sure that everyone had their moment.
No one missed out. People got they went back and grabbed other bottles and things, or some people brought in stuff. Like I know Meredith had, I think it was a DVD or CD that she wanted to get signed. And my kid was there. She had gone to a recent show with Seinfeld and Gaffigan co-headlining together, and she got the shirt signed. So it was so cool, so much fun. My mom was there because she loves Jim Gaffigan.
That
He's
was
clean.
such a cool picture of all of you
Yeah.
standing together. with
Yeah.
Jim.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, man. None of that could have happened without you doing this,
Yeah, it was so awesome for sure. And then we got invited to the show, and then so I got to go to the show afterwards. We had two people win tickets, which happened to be the Folks. So
I was so happy they
Mike and
won.
Karen
That was
Folk.
awesome.
Yeah, it was so great they won. Mike has had a tough year. She's had some health issues in 2025. That's continuing on in 2026, but I think he's trending in the right direction, but he had a rough 2025. So the fact he was able to come to this and then go to the show, and I saw him at the show, he's great. Jim, of course, likes meeting great distillers and stuff like that. Everyone there, I gave him a bottle of Boxing Bear because he likes high rye bourbon, and we've got Boxing Bear 11 there, which is a high rye pick. And I gave it to him, and then everyone started talking about it. He's like, I got to meet this guy. He invited Demetrius to the show, and Demetrius came to the show, and then we all hung out with Jim afterwards.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So we got to hang out with Jim in the back room, and they're talking whiskey, and he wants to come out to his place and see his stuff and all kinds of stuff. Could potentially be somebody he buys barrels from in the future. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, Katie, you were there from a perspective. I've got the side of it of coordinating and putting it all together, but you were an attendee. So tell from your perspective, the attendee perspective, what it was like.
It really was a great event. And so you could tell that, well, at least I could tell that you were having to like go with the flow with this. For one, like
Right.
the event of like we're hoping this happens to,
Right.
it's for sure happening. We don't know what time.
Right.
And then now we know what time, and now the time has adjusted. And so your
Right.
ability to go with the flow to make this happen for everyone is commendable on its own.
Well, thank you.
And so,
I
and then
appreciate that.
especially the way everyone got there at 1, we had time to get our bottles, and then the way of like introducing it and filling that time until he could get there, it all flowed so nicely. Anyone who just would have attended never would have known that you were having to a lot of it go on the fly
Right,
at the
right.
last minute.
Yeah.
And that's part of what you're so talented at, Steve, as well, is that being able to talk about that and ask the questions and get people continuing to talk and engaged. And so I thought that part was just fantastic. Both of the Father Time whiskeys that we got to try were both wonderful. So I'm really excited about the whiskey that we got to buy as well. It was
Yep.
really cool hearing about the Father Time whiskey and how they're all, so since Jim Gaffigan has 5 children and they're all kind of named, each release has been after one of his children. And so we got to do the middle child and then the fourth
and
as
long.
well.
Yeah.
And so it was the third and fourth, and that hearing those stories was really special. And so hearing it from before when we got to do the tasting, and then Jim coming in as well and talking about it some. It's funny, I noticed that his voice, I was wondering if his voice was going to sound different at this than it does like at his shows. And I don't know if it's like a voice he does, like if he focuses on the certain inflection when he's like on.
Right.
But it was like immediately the same. Where I'm like, I was like, okay, this is the same way you talk all the time, but I'm like really enjoying this. This is great. Like it makes everything that comes out of your mouth like funny.
Right. Yeah.
I really enjoyed that as well. And then I like that he was asking everyone who came up to get a picture, he asked them, what's your favorite whiskey? Was like the first question he would ask. And so that was cool that he was asking people legitimately what they're interested in. And so many of us, well, a lot of us answered with Nobletons, but then and you had given them the bottle. So that had already been brought up. But then a lot of us answered with Dark Arts. I know that's what John had answered when we went up.
Right.
Which I was kind of kicking myself for just letting John answer. I was like, how dare I let the man answer for the favorite whiskey and not me answer. But that's fine. But so when John answered Dark Arts, I'm like, no, that was a good answer. I'll let it go. So but then because of that, he ended up buying a few bottles of Dark Arts.
Yeah, he bought 3 bottles of Dark Arts.
So it was really cool and other people had answered that. I know when Wayne went up there, he had answered as well. He's like, well, Nobletons and Dark Art. Those were 2 of the bottles that he mentioned as well. So I heard multiple people mentioning it. So it's cool that he got the feedback from us and our group of what we like. And then he bought those bottles in the shop of what we all said we really like. That was kind of a cool moment as well.
Yeah. It was just fun. Like people were talking about items from the vault. He had to see the vault then. We had to show him the vault.
Yes.
You know, he loved that. He wanted to buy a bottle from the vault, so I ended up selling him a bottle from the vault. So yeah, it was just pretty cool how all that went down. He just loved the whole experience. He loved the store, and I think that we're going to work with those guys some more. You know, when they get new products out, they were talking too. They might have the previous releases and stuff like that. They might be able to get to us, including the Santa's Reward, which was like they said they might have one bottle that they could sell us of Santa's Reward. So I'm hoping we get that. Wow. Very special one that he did.
Can you disclose which bottle was sold out of the vault?
It was just one that went quick. It was the Boxing Bear 15 because he really likes rye, and that was a 90-10 rye, and I thought that'd be a good one. And it just sold out, and he wanted something from the vault, and I was like, well, this is perfect, and I can get to it easily. It was the last thing put in the vault, so
gotcha.
So that's what I got for him. So he
nice.
So that's what he ended up getting. But yeah, it was just a great experience overall. He made it great for sure. That was on him just the way he is, and going to his comedy act and then hanging out with him in the back room afterwards. Just a good guy who was definitely into
like kind of stretch limo or something, or like
no. He has what's the guy's title is tour manager, a guy by the name of Matt Owens, good guy too. He's a little bit of a celebrity himself. I think he was a comedian. That's probably where he and Jim crossed paths. And then he's been in a couple movies and stuff like that. But he handles kind of all the details for Jim in regard to the tour. So he drives the car for him. He makes sure all the IT stuff is good in terms of what they need at the show. He was the one kind of watching the time too, saying, hey,
he was good at watching that because especially he was watching it in a way of like making sure everyone had a good experience. So you could tell their focus was making sure that everyone there had a good experience, not of, we got to do this and get out. Okay, whatever. They were focused on, we want to make sure everyone has a good time.
Yeah. So really just a very special day. It far exceeded what I thought it could be. And, and I think it far exceeded what they were expecting too. I mean, it was powerful when they came into a room full of bourbon fans, and I got to give credit to our fans, our customers. They're great people. They come in, they're respectful of the individual's time, they're respectful of the situation, they ask good questions. When Jim says, okay, let's sign some bottles, they don't all come rushing up and then there's this big clog. No. They need just jump in line knowing they're going to get their turn. They're going to get there's no reason to push your way to the front. Everyone just orderly comes in, helping out. You want me to take that photo for you? Whatever, it's nice. It really is nice that we have such great customers. So it was just...
It was a wonderful whirlwind. is how I would describe a lot of it. It was a whirlwind of here, there, we're doing this, we're moving.
Right.
But it was all just so great. It very happy occasion.
Yeah. What were you saying there, Tim? Sorry.
I'm saying you have people who are adults.
Right. Yeah.
That are you attract a certain level of respect, and the people that attend that are partners with the stuff also will give that back to you. So they know what you're taking a risk, and they also want to make sure the shop looks good. Which you have people who have a vested interest in this.
Right. So
which is pretty rare.
Yeah, there's definitely that feeling that people make sure that they're putting their best foot forward for us too, to make sure that we can do these type of things in the future. So, and I do think it would happen again. I mean, they were very nice to me. Matt Owens took me aside at the after the event, and he said, "Hey, if you're ever traveling and Jim's there, you're on the list. And just let us know, and you can come to the show. You can come hang out with us. If we're at dinner at a place, we'd love to have you go with us." I mean, I thought, man, this is pretty cool. So yeah. So
Bourbon
now I'll just be following Jim around. I'll be like a deadhead, but I'll get a VW bus and just follow whatever Jim. Hey, I happen to be here. I just happen to be in Charlotte today.
Would you like something from the bulb, sir?
Just remember us now when you finally give up all the Bourbon Daily, you turn it over, and all of a sudden you're vanished traveling with Jim Gaffigan all the time.
Right, exactly.
So just remember us, okay?
Exactly, for sure. So it was a great time and a great event, and who knows, we may do something like that again. If we do, be on the lookout for it, and make sure you sign up early, because I think after the positive experience the first time, everyone who attended the last one wants to be in the next time. And then
I was getting off a cruise ship, just like also kicking myself because I couldn't get back to St. Louis in time.
No,
Linda and I were
Matt.
you had a lot of fun though, right? So yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
so,
no, it was good.
It was an incredible
Would have been
time.
better there with you all.
Yeah. Hopefully Jim will come back in town, because he does like St. Louis, obviously. That's the other thing. Aside from what we did, St. Louis apparently loves Jim Gaffigan. He sold out 4 shows. So that was the initial plan, was to do a show. That sold out so quick, I'm going to do another show. Oh, wow, that sold out so quick, I'm going to do a 3rd show. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a second, that sold out. Let's do a 4th show. So yeah, 4 shows while he was in St. Louis. And I think he also likes the food in St. Louis and stuff, because he's done videos of him trying the different things. By the way, he likes St. Louis style pizza, Justine. So if you're ever around Jim, you can't rip on it like you do in front of me or Tim either. He likes it. He's a fan.
Did you have to try the Detroit style pizza?
No, I didn't.
I love Detroit style.
No.
I will say as well, this is the first whiskey related event I've done that my mother was jealous of.
She was
a picture of us with Jim Gaffigan. She was like, "Oh, I love him. I've seen his shows. I've done this and da 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 da," and went on and on and on. I'm like, "Oh well, maybe cool things do come from whiskey, Mom."
Yeah.
God, Steve, see how far you've come, and to see that this stuff can happen, and in a little shop in Arnold, Missouri, that punches well above its weight.
Right.
It is quite impressive.
Yeah. It felt like one of those things that was worthy of announcing to the news, but I didn't want to do that to Jim. I wanted him to have the pure experience of just interacting with our fans. But I feel like I've got a contact at a local news station. If I would have told them, they would have been there. The Leader, which is the local newspaper, they'd, I'm sure, love to be there. But I didn't. I was like, no, it's not about
you played
that.
this absolutely the right way for word of mouth advertising, because this stuff sticks.
Right.
And I would put it this way: I'd hate to be a competitor in your market.
Right.
Because there's no way they can top this stuff.
Yeah.
With the connections you've made and doing it the right way, being humble and let the word spread. That's all that matters.
So that's cool. Well, thank you. And so there you go. That was just an unbelievable event, and we look forward to hopefully hosting Jim the next time he's through town, for sure. So we'll see. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on LinkedIn at Matt Modica.
All right, Tim.
You can find me on Instagram at SwyGuy2112, on YouTube at our flagship whiskey, and at Rush Creek Distilling in the Tour of the Curated Barrel Tour experience.
He's basically running that place now. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing. All right. Katie, how about you?
You can find me over on Instagram at KatieProof.
Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
Hi, I'm at Steve Akeley across all social media platforms. You can also check out our website, abvnetwork.com. That's where all of our content is. And find out what's going on at the ABV Barrel Shop. Not only go to abvbarrelshop.com, fill out the little form that gives us your email address. We send out 2 emails a week, and you will stay in tune with all that we have going on. And I put a lot of effort into those newsletters. Hopefully they are fun reading, and please check those out. And you do so by going to abvbarrelshop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening, and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.